Hey guys, welcome back to a really quick update video on the new OCR mode in Numerus with version 1.2.3. You should now have it, which is not a paid feature. You get it included in the app purchase and you will find it on the back part of the scroll view here through the inputs. So it says OCR mode here right on the last button. In case you don't know what OCR mode is, OCR is handwritten text recognition, so you can write something down in handwriting and the app will recognize what was written down and makes it digital for the app to be used with. So in our case with Numerus, we would only use dates in that example, but let me show you real quick what the mode looks like and what functions are in there, and then we go into a practical use of how to use the OCR mode, right? So what you need to do is really simple. You don't have to do anything at all. The app comes preset in different versions that are recognized. So a date can be written in different formatting, like 26th of October written out, 1981 or just 81, for example, like with the date, or like different ways to do it. Also, there's a different formatting in the US. We have a setting for that. You can change it if you're performing in the US, so it changes the month and the day position and it also recognizes it. The app is taking care of most of the formatting, so it will mostly recognize the correct date. I have to tell you this, handwriting recognition is a 99% correct thing. Let me tell you this before we start into this. It mostly is reliable, but there's always a way. If someone has a really terrible handwriting, as I do, it sometimes can happen that the app doesn't read it correctly. That is sadly the case with all OCR functions. I just want you guys to be aware of it, and I just want to be absolutely open and transparent with it. So you're aware when you perform that it might have a tiny little bit of failure potential to be there, especially when you don't have a look at the billet that the spectator was writing down, right? So, but let me show you real quick what the OCR mode looks like. So you go to the OCR button, start the OCR screen, and then you see there's a black screen coming up, which is meant to be, right? So it looks like the phone has been turned off. We can't do anything about the small green light up there. This is a security feature from Apple. So as soon as the camera is turned on, the green light will be there, so you have just to be aware of this. You can, as with all the black screens on the apps, you can exit it by tapping on the left, bottom left of the screen. And there's one more additional feature. If you want to change the camera, you cannot just only use the front-facing camera, but also use the cameras on the back. You bring up the menu on the top left of the screen. You just do one tap, and this menu will open up, and there you can select different cameras. So in that case right now, we would use the front-facing camera, which would be the one that is facing to us right now. Or you could also use the telecamera, the ultra-wide camera that gives you a bit more range to be holding the billet a bit further away in case you want to place your phone down like this. So just so you know. But for this example, we use the front-facing camera. So right now we have the front-facing camera turned on, everything is set up. You then have your spectator write down a date. Let's go for the 15th December 1999, for example, right? So assume the spectator will be holding this face down, right? You take the billet back, pretend to place it into your wallet or whatever it is, right? You could do that. And you see a white point appear on the screen edge that indicates that something was read. And now when you go into the app, you see that 15th December 1999 is added on the app. As soon as the app recognizes a date, it will automatically be processed and sent. So when whatever out you have set up, like Hydra, Glyphs, motherboard, or the API or Nexus, whatever it is, it will then be automatically sent to there. It's that easy. Just once again, I don't want to scare you to use it because I think it's a really, really powerful feature. But keep in mind that it might have some failure if the handwriting is really, really terrible. That's OCR mode. So in case you are performing in the States, just so you know, there is a setting in the settings. When you go down to the settings screen, you can have US date format turned on. So that way it would turn around the month and the days. So with the formatting, it's different. You just activate this button here. And also we have another feature that was set up. This is not involved into the, or this is not included into the OCR function, but just so you know, you can set a time zone here. That is not important for the app itself. Just be aware of it. It's there. It's for a future feature that you guys will really like, but that was the first step. I need to integrate this to there. So you can change it, but it will not have any effect to the app whatsoever, just in case you are wondering why it is there. So I just wanted you to know that. And that's mostly it for the updates on Numerus 1.2.3 as well. So mostly was the OCR function, and we had some small adjustments and fixes in there and improvements. But the OCR mode is the most important one. So let me know how your experience goes. And as always, if you have any problems with that, please feel free to contact me directly. Write to the Facebook group, share it with the other guys. If you find that something is not working correctly, we are always here, and I'm always here to improve on that feature. I want the OCR features to be as reliable as possible. So please get back to me if you have any questions on this. And yeah, have a great day, guys. I hope you still enjoy Numerus. Let me know how your experiences was, and have a great day.